Everybody's talking about back pay, but some people aren't really aware of exactly what it means or how to calculate it. Stick around. Welcome back, y'all. So today we're talking about disability back pay for the VA. And back pay, just defined, is the lump sum amount that's owed to a veteran from the effective date of their disability claim to the date the VA actually grants the benefit, right? So if January you were supposed to get a 10%, you didn't get it until May, you'll get January, February, March, April, probably May as well in your lump sum. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, almost $1,000 basically in that lump payment for the months going back to your effective date. Now, the crazy part gets to be when, the crazy part is back when you have, you've been fighting a battle for 2 years or 3 years, and the effective date is 3 years ago. Then you have to consider what the rates were during those years. So, we're going to do a very simple thing, 30% disability rating. It was filed in January of 2020. They finalized the award in January of 2023. Monthly comp rate in 2020 was $467.39. In 21, it was $486.99. In 22, it was $504.66. And in 2023, it was $518.96. So in 2020, it was the original rate of $467.39 times 12 months, plus 2021, which was $486.69 times 12 months, plus 2022, $504.06 times 12 months for $60.48. And then 2023, you get 1 month because of January. Remember, January 2023 is when it was finally granted of $518.96 for a month. So you take that and you add all those final amounts up, your back pay in that situation would be $18,016.64. So what are the pitfalls to making sure that you get your disability back to your effective date? Make sure your medical records and documentation are submitted to support the earliest effective date. Compensation rates increase with dependents. Always update your dependent information as soon as you hit that 30% mark, okay? Rating reductions can happen from time to time. The big problem, the big drawback to this is that if you don't file your appeal or your supplemental or your higher level review and you don't keep gathering and putting that evidence in and making sure that, hey, I want this back to the original date, I'm telling you, missing appeal deadlines can really hurt you because they can say, well, you didn't put it in, for another year and a half after that. We're going to skip that first year and a half of back pay, which basically would take, $9,000 out of that $18,000 out of your pocket. So make sure that you do that. Here's the tips to live by for maximizing your back pay. File immediately, as soon as you get out of the service or during your tap out from service. Make sure that you file your initial claim. Get all those diagnoses. Go see a doctor. Go get everything diagnosed officially. Get nexus letters if you can. Gather all your evidence. Make sure you have medical records, statements from your physicians, buddy statements, all the things that go along with a really good claim. Use VSOs. Use VSOs because they'll help you out with getting this done if you're not familiar with the process. Keep everything organized because you may have to go back and refer to it for a supplemental or a higher level review. And then if all else fails and you really feel like you have a claim, only if you've gone down every avenue do I suggest you go out and you find yourself a claims agent or an attorney that can help you. Now that may cost you some money, so just be prepared, right? So sometimes the VA doesn't get the back pay right. And there's 3 things that you can do. 3, to appeal the process and appeal your back pay if you don't think it was done right. Number 1, you can file a NOD, notice of disagreement. It's filed when you disagree with the rating or the effective date and initiates a review, basically. The BVA is next, Board of Veterans Appeals. If the NOD is denied, the appeal can advance to the BVA, so always go after that as well. Then there's the Court of Appeals for Veterans Claims, the CAVC. So if the Board of Veterans Affairs decision is unfavorable, the case can be escalated to the CAVC. Each one of these stages is going to add significant time. So let me tell you my best thing that you can do here. If you want the most back pay, file as early as possible. Don't miss your 1 year gaps in making sure that you keep that claim alive, and submit every single piece of evidence that you know they require, because you go out and you look at the 38 CFR, you go out and you look at the ratings tables, you go out and look at everything and see how it's connected. Make sure you have it all, and then you won't face this problem. You might even get a big old fat back pay check. All right, listen, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, share, get the word out to other veterans. I appreciate it. Take care.